Hello, I'm Gary Brisbane with the University of Minnesota Office of the General Counsel. That's the OGC. This video is for University of Minnesota employees involved with or thinking about a contract to purchase goods or services. The OGC will produce other videos that will walk you through the contracting process and explain some of the important contract clauses and problems. But first, I want to talk to you about the importance of contracts. I know, you're thinking, right, I just want a microscope so I can get on with my research. Or I just need that speaker to come to my conference. Don't get in my way with gobbledygook. There are three reasons, though, why contracts are important to you. The first reason is simple. You want to get what you want to get. The thing you bought doesn't work, what warranty is there? If the contractor wants to have another company perform the work, what can you do about that? Who owns the intellectual property? And so on throughout the contract. The second reason contracts are important is they can make a huge difference to the university's finances and to your life. For example, in the case of Snohomish County Public Transportation versus First Group American, First Group contracted to provide bus service for the county. Due to the county's negligence, there was a multiple vehicle accident. Now, the accident was the county's fault, but the contract between the county and First Group said that First Group had agreed to indemnify the county against all claims and losses arising out of the contract. The Supreme Court of that state relied on that provision to award $1.25 million to the county. So if you want to make sure you don't spend days on end involved in a lawsuit or cause the university large unnecessary losses, you will want to pay attention to your contract. Finally, the third reason contracts are important to you is also simple. Contracts are important to you because the university's Board of Regents says they're important. The board has three policies that are setting out the requirements for university contracts. Those policies are internal control, reservation and delegation of authority, and legal review of contracts and transactions. These board policies are implemented through the administrative policy on entering into contracts and the administrative procedure on entering into contracts. All of those policies and procedures can be found on the university's policy library. Search for that library on the university's homepage. So there are three reasons contracts are important to you. You can make sure you get what you expect to get. You can accidentally lose a lot of time and money or avoid losing time and money. And the university policy requires them to be important. And so you know what? The contract may be gobbledygook, but it is English gobbledygook. And as a speaker of the English language, if you can't understand it, it's the contract's fault, not yours. So what's the process for entering into contracts? That depends on the contract. For more on that subject, see What Should I Do with a Contract? That's video number 2 in the series The OGC Presents.